Jen, you were explaining there the impact that COVID-19 has had on the industry. I want you to also speak to us about the artists that participated in this study. How many did you talk to and how are they surviving?
Thanks very much. We got about 600 responses from artists or should we say people working in creative occupations. And that included designers, filmmakers, people working in heritage, books and publishing. So it was really a wide range of people who completed the survey and told us about what was happening to their business and how they were responding. We also included freelancers as well as employers and formal and informal sector people.
Are they aware of government's relief package? I know many have, come out and applied and have either been rejected or simply not responded to.
Most of the people that said that they did know about, particularly the support to small, medium and micro businesses, but also other kinds of support being offered by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. So about 80% of people in the survey said they knew about it. But a lot of respondents were not sure that they qualified. So there was actually quite a small group who knew that they qualified for that available support. And then there were others who said, well, I'm an actor, I work on short-term contracts, I never thought about registering as a formal business, and so now I can't produce the documents that I need to claim for lost income. So I think there is a big group who know that they are not eligible for formal kinds of support.
What can decision makers in the public and private sectors, as well as, I suppose, society at large, do to contribute in supporting the sector?
To keep business going. And lots of people said they were trying to move their businesses online. They were upskilling their employees or themselves to try and take advantage of the kind of digital surge that's happening. But there really is a need for kind of intensive short-term financial support. So for the employers, only about 20% of them said that they were continuing to pay all of their employees at the normal rate. And then the others were saying, well, we've asked people to take salary cuts, or we've cut down on short-term contracts, or we're renegotiating things. So there definitely is a kind of very urgent financial need in the short term. But then in the long term, the structure of the industry makes it particularly vulnerable. So because a lot of people in creative occupations work in sort of short-term contracts, and then they move from one contract to the other. They might be very well educated, earning good salaries, but their work is very precarious. They don't have access to things like unemployment insurance or to medical aid unless they've organized it themselves, or even to employer-supported pension funds. So some of what we're seeing is as a result of the structure of the industry. And there are things that can be done to help. Some of it is from government side, looking at things like how could UIF apply to freelancers as well as to others? How could they encourage more firms to register rather than continuing to operate in the sort of informal space? But these are also not specific to South Africa. Almost every country is finding that their creative industry is very vulnerable.
All right, Jen Snowball, thank you so much for your time.